All right, today we're going to tackle a concept that, honestly, most of us get wrong. We're going way beyond the myths to uncover the fundamental code that powers our reality. This isn't just another story. This is about the literal operating system of the entire universe.
Just let that sink in for a second. We're not talking about a religious figure here. We're talking about something that came before everything, the primordial energy, the raw potential for existence itself. So if Shakti isn't what we've all been told, what on earth is it?
To really get to the truth, we first have to bust a major myth. Let's dig into how this incredible cosmic force got simplified and, kind of lost in translation over the centuries. And here it is, the heart of the whole mix-up. This fundamental universal energy, it was personified. It was given a face, a name, a whole backstory. And look, stories are powerful, but they can also totally obscure the original truth. And just like that, the focus shifted. People started worshiping these incredible symbols, the fierce form of Durga, the wild, transformative energy of Kali, the abundance of Lakshmi. And these are powerful psychological tools, for sure, but they're just that, symbols. They're not the source. And this is the really crucial part. By focusing so much on the icon, the actual power underneath it all, that universal force, was completely forgotten. It wasn't about experiencing the energy anymore. It was just about the ritual of prayer. And that's how a profound science slowly turns into a religion. Okay, so that's the myth. Let's toss that out and get to the reality. It's time to upgrade our thinking from, say, religious software to the actual cosmic operating system. Now, pay close attention to the words here. We're not talking about deities or faith. We're talking about an energy field. We're talking about consciousness in motion. This is language that fits just as perfectly in a modern physics lab as it does in ancient philosophy. It's not just random energy. It's intelligent, aware energy. And hey, this isn't just playing with words. Today, modern science describes the universe as this incredible dance between energy, information, and the interactions of consciousness. And guess what? Thousands of years ago, they had a single beautiful word for this whole shebang: Shakti. I mean, look at this. This just nails the point home. All these fundamental forces that physicists are studying right now, electromagnetism, gravity, the nuclear forces, even the crazy mysteries of quantum fluctuation and dark energy, they're all just different dialects for the exact same cosmic language. They're all just different flavors of Shakti. But here's the thing. Shakti isn't a solo act. To really understand this manifesting force, you have to meet its silent partner. This brings us to the core formula of all creation. Okay, think of it like this. It's a cosmic tag team. On one side, you've got Shiva. That's pure, still, silent awareness. It's the infinite potential for everything, but it doesn't do anything. And then you have Shakti, which is all motion, all vibration, all creation. It's the power that makes things happen. Shiva is the consciousness, Shakti is the energy that moves it. So what does that all mean? It's actually super simple, but so profound. Consciousness without energy is just potential with no power. And energy without consciousness is just total chaos. It's only when they come together, that's when our universe, with all its incredible order and beauty, just pops into existence. Okay, so that's the big cosmic picture. But what does any of this have to do with you in your day-to-day life? Well, this is where this ancient science gives us a really practical blueprint to work with. The ancient sages, they were brilliant psychologists, really. They broke down Shakti inside of us into 3 core powers. First, you have Iksha, which is your will, your desire, your intention. Then Jnana, that's the power of knowledge and clarity. And finally, Kriya, the power of action, of actually getting things done. Get these 3 lined up: a clear will, sharp knowledge, and decisive action. And you are literally an unstoppable force of nature. Okay, but that brings up a really good question, right? If Shakti is this fundamental, creative force, why are its symbols, like the goddesses Kali or Durga, so often shown as being so, fierce, even violent? Here's the secret. It's because those aren't stories about fighting monsters out there. They're blueprints for destroying the demons in here. That ferocity, that's the raw courage you need to break your own lifelong conditioning. That sword, that's the sharp clarity that cuts right through your self-defeating patterns. It's a symbolic rage against your own ignorance, and it's there to inspire you to transform. And get this isn't just some nice metaphor. In the human body, this massive potential energy actually has a name. Kundalini. It's described as this dormant power coiled at the base of the spine. The entire science of yoga, really, is designed to awaken this inner potential, to let you tap into that universal power source. All right, this brings us to the final, and honestly, the most important part of this whole thing. It's time to make a massive shift in perspective, from passive prayer to active power. And this, right here, is the great tragedy of how we see it today. People are on their knees praying to an external force for power, for strength, for change, without realizing that the very force they're praying to is the essence of their own being. They're bowing in fear instead of rising in awareness. You see, this isn't some far-off energy in the cosmos you have to beg for. It's the pulse you can feel in your own body, the rhythm of your breath right now. That's Shakti. It's the bioelectric spark firing across billions of your cells, animating you, giving you life. The intelligence that keeps your heart beating without you even thinking about it. What do you think that is? That's Shakti. It's the fire in your thought, that drive to create something new, that hunger to learn and grow, the courage to face a challenge head-on. That animating conscious impulse is the engine of the universe, and it is running right through you. So you see, Shakti isn't something out there you need to find. It is your core operating system. And the moment that clicks, really clicks, the whole game changes. You stop asking for power, and you start the real work of awakening the universe of power you've had inside you all along.